Halt! Identify yourself, now!
I don't have time for this. Bring me Kate Stewart. I have dire news for her.
Identify yourself now, or you won't go anywhere near Kate Stewart.
Fine, if you must know, I'm the latest incarnation of the Master, but I go by the Mistress. Now, your world is about to be destroyed, and you really want to go through protocol?
What do you mean our world is about to be destroyed?
Yes, I'd rather like to know that as well.
It's about time. The Vigil, they brought an entire fleet to destroy Earth.
But why? What have we ever done to provoke them?
Not you, the Doctor.
They're attacking the only other place she cares for. We need to act quickly then.
That's what I've been saying.
How do I know I can trust you?
I think the fact that I'm here warning you about the Vigil attacking should be good enough reason to trust me.
Well, I can't argue with that. Come with me. Soldier, stay at your post.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so the Vigil ships, what can you tell us about them?
From what I recall, their outer shells are completely protected. No ordinary weapons can touch them, not even ordinary alien technology.
So our weapons are completely useless against theirs. Well, that's comforting.
Kate, we need to find the Doctor. She's the only one who can stop all of this.
You're right. Hold on, though. You have the means to contact the Doctor as well, so why haven't you?
I'm afraid my methods have proven to also be useless. I simply can't get through to the TARDIS. Perhaps your equipment here could give me a boost, though.
It's certainly worth a shot. Hook up your device here.
Lena, I need you to resubmit the signal to the TARDIS.
Yes, Mistress. Transmitting signal.
Come on, come on.
Is it working?
Well, if it was, we'd be talking to the Doctor by now, Kate.
Just let me know if you do get a hold of her.
Yes, I know the drill.
I need someone to make sure all our defense is up. It seems the Vigil aren't here on peaceful terms.
Kate, we have to be prepared in case we can't contact her.
What do you think I'm doing? Just standing around? No, I'm doing what I'm here to do. Save our planet.
I realize a lot is happening, but do you not recall me saying your weapons will do nothing to their ships?
I never said the defenses were for their ship.
If they do actually touch down, you'd better hope that they are weaker than their ship's shields are.
Thank you for that great boost of confidence, Mistress. Now, if you don't mind, I have preparations to make. Let me know if you contact the Doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
Doctor? You know, maybe scanning every inch of the universe individually might not be the most efficient way to find the Vigil. Lara, if we even miss one glimpse of their ship, then we miss our opportunity to stop them from hurting millions of innocents.
Dr. Lara is right. Besides, I can work a lot faster than your motion gloves can.
Are you two seriously ganging up on me? I'm not sure how I feel about that. We just want to find the Vigil in the quickest and most efficient way. You've been at it for hours now. You need to rest. Allie can handle it from here.
Please, Doctor. Just rest for a little while at least.
Okay. I've heard both of you loud and clear. I'm stepping away from the motion gloves. It's about time. You really are quite stubborn. You know that, right? Always have been, and always will be. It's just who I am. Right. Let's get you to your resting room. I can get there myself, you know. Yeah, but I'm not really trusting that you'll actually go there. That is a fair point. You're starting to figure me out, it seems. Somewhat. Yes. Now come on. All right.
It seems the Doctor should have stayed here after all. No matter, I can handle a simple distress beacon. Hello, this is Allie for the ship TARDIS. What is your reason of distress?
Hello, Allie. I am the TARDIS AI for the Time Lord known as the Mistress. She has entrusted me with contacting the Doctor over a rather urgent matter.
I thought I was the only TARDIS AI. It's a pleasure to meet you, Lena. What is the urgent matter you speak of?
The Vigil. They have arrived here on Earth. From our scans, they plan to destroy the planet within a matter of minutes.
What? I must inform the Doctor immediately. What is the current status of the Earth now?
The Earth's defenses have been activated, but they will do little against the Vigil's ships.
The humans are powerless compared to the Vigil, then. This must be stopped now. I will retrieve the Doctor. Please stand by.
Lena, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Mistress. I have reached the Doctor's TARDIS. I was just conversing with Allie, the AI program on it. She is retrieving the doctor as we speak.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm not sure what the Vigil are waiting for exactly, but I'm thankful something has held them up for the moment.
Allie, what is it? You dragged me back in here, but yet you don't tell me why.
The Mistress is on the line for you, and it's regarding the Vigil orbiting over Earth, with their weapons primed.
What? Why didn't you tell me sooner? This is the doctor.
Doctor, thank goodness I was able to reach you. I'm assuming your AI has informed you on everything happening here?
Yes, she has. Where are you on Earth currently? I can't get a reading on your location.
That's because I'm in the Tower of London with Kate Stewart and Unit.
That must have been a hard choice for you to make, all things considered.
It was a last resort choice, I'll admit. But we don't have time for this. We need you here now.
I'm on my way. Just make sure they don't do anything stupid, will you?
You don't have to tell me twice. Mistress out.
Allie, we need to get to Earth, now.
I couldn't agree with you more, Doctor. Course set in for Earth, activating rotors now.
Doctor, are we gonna make it in time? Keep positive, Lara. Negativity never led to anything good. I guess that's technically right. You didn't answer my question, though. I don't answer questions I don't have the answer to. So, we're just hoping we do? Pretty much. It's the worst possible thing to do in such a situation. But it's the least crappiest solution at the moment. Let's just hope the Mistress can give the Earth some more time before we arrive. Me too, Lara. Me too.
Kate, I was able to contact the doctor.
What? That's brilliant. Is she coming?
Yes, but I'm afraid until she does, we will need to buy ourselves some more time. Do you have anyone here that works on experimental weapons or something?
Actually, we do. He's our experimental researcher. He works with all alien and unknown Earth materials.
Then why are we still standing here? Take me to him.
Very well. Follow me. He's in here. I must warn you, though, he's not exactly all there.
Kate, haven't you figured it out yet? I was never fully all there my entire life. Now, shall we?
Yes.
Is that a Dalek blaster mixed with a human pistol?
It is! How very observant you are. I'm assuming you're the master, but guessing you've lost the over-the-top crazy moments, you go by the Mistress now, yes?
How did you know that? How could you possibly know that?
Just like you, I'm rather observant, plus it helps that you and I went to the academy together.
Wait, he's a Time Lord? You have a Time Lord working for you?
He approached us a few years back, asking to help us in areas we hadn't even started to understand. He then mentioned that we needed someone here for when the doctor is unavailable.
Well, that is a first. Well, a second, I suppose. The doctor was the first one to reach out to Unit.
Oh, she's quite the role model. The doctor, I mean.
So I've been told. And if you're so observant, I take it you're aware of the Vigil threat outside, yes?
Oh, Mistress, you have very little faith in me. I'll soon change that.
I certainly hope so, for the Earth's sake.
We were wondering if you happen to have a weapon that would be able to get through their shields.
No, not at the moment. Unfortunately, however, I do have a device that can send us up to their ships undetected.
I wasn't aware we had any transport technology stored here.
Oh, Kate, if only you knew what really goes on down here. But I believe you already know the device I speak of. The Doctor used it during the Sontaran stratagem mission a few years back.
The transport boxes. Is that what you're talking about?
Precisely! Except instead of beaming us aboard the Sontaran ships, we'd be beamed aboard the Vigil ship.
We'll need backup.
The doctor's on her way, but we need to give her a little more time.
In most situations, I would, Mistress. However, in this case, we don't have the luxury of time. How long will it take to get those boxes powered up and ready?
10-15 minutes tops.
Then I suggest you get going.
Humans, always in such a hurry.
I know it's exhausting. But tell me, what is your name? Your real name?
On the Earth, I go by Dr. Hermanson. Back on Gallifrey, though, I went by the Strategist.
The Strategist? As in the strategist who blew up half the Academy just to get high marks on a science project?
Ah, so you do remember me. Glad we got that out of the way.
You were the reason the Time Lords had to resort to, well, less suitable options for anyone to graduate.
Oh, would you get over that? That was centuries ago. Time to live in the present. Speaking of, perhaps we should get those transport boxes up and running. Yes?
Finally, something we can agree on.
Good. We made it. Love it when that happens. So, where is everyone then? Inside the tower, of course. Ellie, would you mind cloaking the TARDIS? Would hate for the Vigil to take that away from us.
Yes, Doctor. Good luck.
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Identification, please.
Of course. Here you are. Everything should be in order.
Very well. You may pass. But your assistant, she hasn't presented any identification.
Everywhere I go, she goes. You have a problem with that? Take it up with Kate. Come, Lara. Certainly. Be seeing you later, soldier.
Ma'am?
I swear, the soldiers unit has these days are just not intelligent. I'm sure they make up for that in other ways. Oh, I'm sure they do. It's just when I first worked with unit, the soldiers had a little bit more brains than these soldiers do. A new era, Doctor. A new pack of soldiers. I suppose you have a point there. Ah, Kate. There you are. What's the current status here?
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Why are there two of you?
Oh, right. You two haven't met. Lara, this is Kate Stewart. Kate, this is Lara, a clone of me. Long story, I promise you.
Right, well, whatever the case, it's very nice to meet you, Lara.
It's very nice to meet you too, Kate.
As for your previous question, the Vigils seem to be stalling for some reason. We're not exactly sure why, but it's rather unusual saying the moment they got here they had their weapons fully primed and ready to fire.
So they've just been sitting in orbit with their weapons pointed at Earth, but haven't fired or anything?
That's correct. We're not sure what to make of it, really. We're just glad that you made it. It'll be good to have 3 Time Lords on this case this time round.
Oh, Lara isn't a Time Lord. Despite having my DNA and my look.
I was actually talking about the one that works for us in the Experimental Research Division. He's currently working with the Mistress to get the old transport boxes, I believe they called them, up and running.
Hold on. You've had another Time Lord working for you this entire time? And you never thought once to let me in on it?
It didn't seem important at the time, Doctor. Now stop delaying and follow me.
This conversation is not finished. But lead the way.
Thank you.
Doctor, just let it go. I swear, if you start singing, I'll lose it. What are you talking about? Nothing. Just keep walking. Are you alright? Me? Not one bit. But that doesn't matter at the moment. Doctor, we need you focused. Not thinking about something so petty. Petty? They openly hid another Time Lord for me, Lara. I feel as a Time Lord myself, I should be entitled to converse with my own race. Alright, you've made your point. Just promise me that you'll be focused on saving Earth before staying pissed about this other Time Lord. You have my word. I promise. I don't like it, but the world is more important at the moment. Glad you agree.
We're here.
Wait. You have this strategist working for you?
Ah, Doctor, good to see you. After all these centuries.
I'm not entirely sure I feel the same way. You look good, though.
Well, few regenerations will do that to you, you know.
Oh my, Doctor, it's actually good to see you.
Likewise, Mistress. I'm glad you reached out to me.
Well, what is the Earth without its protector? Speaking of, can I talk to you alone?
Yes, certainly. Lara, please help the...
Just call me Dr. Hermanson.
Right. Please help him and Kate prepare this box while I'm gone. Very well. Just don't be gone for too long. I will certainly try not to be. So, what can I do to help? Mistress, what is it that you needed to talk to me in private about?
Well, if you recall, we both knew that Lara's fate was sealed, right? What if this is that moment? What if the only way to stop the Vigil is through her?
How would her sacrificing herself stop the Vigil, though? Wouldn't it only delay them?
I've been thinking on that, actually. What if her abilities go beyond just shape-shifting into other people and mocking their voices? What if she can actually become a weapon so powerful that can destroy the Vigil for good?
Do you hear yourself right now? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And I've heard some pretty ridiculous things in my life.
I'm serious. When my AI scanned Lara, she detected a chip inside Lara that, when properly modified, can act as a self-destruct weapon.
First off, why are you scanning my companion? Second, why is it so important that she fulfill this prophecy? There have been many races and beings that have outright disproven prophecies and live to talk about it. I'm not sacrificing her, not like that.
Oh, then how, Doctor? You know she can't escape it forever, just like you couldn't escape the guilt of killing the Time Lords, even before you brought them back. I realize you and her have formed quite the bond, and I'm not trying to break that up. It's just that you and I both know that she has to be the one to stop them. She was made by them, and she'll be the one to rid the universe of them.
She would never willingly do it, though. For someone who was literally born in the lab only a few months ago, you really think she'd be willing to up and sacrifice herself? Because I surely don't think she would be.
Doctor, please don't be difficult about this. We've known this was coming, but now you're refusing to allow it to come. I thought we were on the same page about this. Clearly, I was greatly mistaken in thinking that.
It's not that I'm on the same page. It's just I don't think this is the right time.
Her makers are literally here, with their weapons pointed at us. I don't know about you, but that seems like a pretty good sign that it's time for her to do what she was supposed to do. Sacrifice herself.
No, I can't accept this. We will find another way. We have to. Another way for what? Lara, how long have you been standing there? Long enough to know something is wrong. Who are you talking about?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about, my dear. Just catching up on some old business between the doctor and myself.
Please don't treat me as if I'm an idiot. I know you were talking about me. But what I want to know is, why? About you? You must...
Doctor, I think she deserves to know.
To know what? What aren't you telling me? When you first joined me on the TARDIS, I had Allie scan you and to see how long your lifespan was projected to last. The results that came back from that scan weren't very promising. You see, when the Vigil created you, they also implanted a failsafe. One that would end any rogue faction of their race. So you being their weapon, they were determined to make sure they were always on top. Until now. Now that their methods to stop me have proven to be failures, they're ready to do anything to stop me. Even taking the Earth with them.
My TARDIS AI also picked up the chip inside you that wasn't activated exactly, but that it was still transmitting. Lara, to say it plainly, you're a living self-destruct weapon for the Vigil, and both the doctor and I knew that the day you went off would be sooner than later.
And you both think today is that day, don't you? I'm sorry, Lara. We wanted to tell you sooner, but we weren't exactly sure how to approach you about it. You could have been straight with me and told me the truth instead of finding out this way.
Doctor, let her go. She needs time to process this alone.
All right. Perhaps we should see how those transport boxes are coming along.
It sounds like it's ready.
Perfect timing then. Come on, let's finish this.
Doctor, are you sure you're all right going on this mission? you're not exactly, well, in the right mindset.
I am perfectly capable of keeping my emotions in check, so you'll have nothing for me to worry about.
I certainly hope so.
Ah, there you two are. Wait, where's Lara?
She's, figuring some stuff out. I'd give her some space.
Right, so then it'll just be you two.
Excuse me? I'm going as well. There's no way I'm missing this.
Kate, they need you here. There's nobody better than you to run UNIT.
I appreciate the kind words, Doctor, but this is literally for the safety of my planet. If I have to do this, I'm obligated to do this.
Well, if she wants to go, then I guess there's no convincing her otherwise.
All right, then. Beaming up in 5, 4, 3, 2...
Hold on. I'm coming too. Lara, you're still coming? Of course I am. Somebody has to watch you.
Well, thank goodness I no longer have to. That would have been such a waste of my time.
I do hate to interrupt, but time to beam up now. Good luck, ladies. You're going to need it. What the... What's going on up there? Soldier? Soldier! What is going on?
The base. It's under attack, sir.
Under attack? By what?
The Vigil, sir. The Vigil.
No. This was their plan all the entire time. They wanted the Doctor on their ship. That way they could destroy the planet, knowing she could do very little from above. Yes, this is Dr. Hermanson from Unit HQ in London. We're under attack. Kate Stewart is on a mission, leaving us with no commanding officer. Please send help!
Help is already on its way.
Thank you! What is the current ETA for the help, though?
10 minutes, Dr. Hermanson. Just hang tight.
That close? Very well, thank you. Please hurry up, Doctor. Please.
Well, this is certainly impressive.
Speak for yourself. This all disgusts me.
You can't deny that their interior decorating is rather fascinating. I mean, well, they certainly came prepared.
We certainly do, Mistress.
Oh my, they're quite repulsive up close, aren't they?
Kate, now is probably not the best time to say that. You can say that again.
Silence! We meet again, Doctor. I've been ever so waiting for this moment. Today, you will watch your precious Earth die. Then you will die by our hands.
Leave the Earth alone. You have me. Isn't that what you wanted?
It is, and still is. However, it will be a satisfying death if you haven't suffered first.
Please, we beg of you, stop this now.
Mistress, you would be smart and not speak it unless you are speak to.
Sorry to break it to you, but I don't follow instructions from other people very well. So you can just...
That's enough. This planet is protected. No matter what you try, you will not destroy Earth.
You may think what you like, human. But as we speak, all the pieces of our plan are coming together, bringing to the destruction of Earth. Plus, your activation of the transport box was greatly appreciated.
No, we made a huge mistake.
What are you going on about?
If I'm thinking the same thing she is, the Vigil swapped places with us when we used the transport box, meaning... No! UNIT is under attack!
Precisely. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Our vengeance will be felt across the Earth before its final hour is at hand.
Doctor, any ideas? I don't have any. I don't know what to do.
For once I have to agree with the doctor. I'm not sure what we can do that wouldn't push the timetable up for Earth's destruction.
Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing.
Kate, that's actually all we can do. Humans can't sense it, but us Time Lords can. The Vigil put a mental containment field around us. If you even lay as much of a finger on that field, you're gone.
That certainly puts a damper on things then, doesn't it?
Is there any way to teleport out of it? I mean, yes, but the probability of landing somewhere secure is very low. No offense, but I didn't come up here to be safe, Doctor.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Doctor, if you can teleport us out of this field, then I suggest you do so.
If you insist. Alright. Teleporting in 3, 2...
What? That's not possible. Vigil, the Doctor is on board with some friends. Bring them to me alive. You're not getting away that easily, Doctor.
These humans think their weapons will hurt us? They really are as unintelligent as the stories state.
Focus. We're here to kill every last human in this base.
According to my scan, most of the humans are 500 feet ahead. It seems they are planning to ambush us.
Let them try. They will only find how inferior they are to the likes of us.
Can we actually proceed with this? All this talking bores me. I concur. Enough talk. It's time for action or sport. Whichever comes first.
Very well. Let's show these humans why they shouldn't mess with the Vigil.
Sir, no one told us they could stop our bullets in the air.
No, they certainly did not. Retreat! Retreat!
I don't think so. You humans are so simple-minded. You don't know when to give up, do you?
We won't give up. Ever!
And that's why you'll die a quick and painless death.
Any last words?
Actually, yeah. See you in...
You really are impatient, aren't you? I like the job done nice and quick. I'm not as sentimental about these things as you two are. Now come on, there's more humans to hunt down.
As you wish, sir.
No. What have we done? We've set up ourselves to be wiped out instantly. And it's all because of that stupid transport box. The transport box. If I disconnect it, the Vigils down here can't return to their ship. However, that means the Doctor and her crew can't return back here either. One problem at a time.
It seems we got to an empty part of the ship. Nicely done, Doctor.
It was all guesswork, really.
So now what do we do? The Vigil are surprisingly prepared for almost anything, it seems.
Wait, I got it! I could make myself look like one of the Vigil and escort you guys there, as if you were my prisoners. I'm a little worried about that being our first idea, but it's not a bad plan. I say we go for it.
I'm in.
Let's do this.
Alright, here we go.
Move, humans.
Easy there, Lara.
Sorry, trying to get into character.
We seriously teleported behind the wall of the room we were just in? How does that help us?
It doesn't help you, but it certainly helps us. Nice try, Lara. But your disguise wasn't very convincing. Seize the two females that look identical. As for the other two, take them to the containment cells.
Doctor, don't let them destroy the planet. Don't let them destroy the planet.
I won't, Kate. I promise.
Don't worry, Doctor. I'll look after her for you.
Isn't that sweet? Your feelings towards your friends sicken me, Doctor. And as for you, Lara, you've really joined the wrong crowd. Not to worry, though. We'll soon fix that.
Leave my friends alone. If you don't
You're what? Don't forget who made you. We can easily destroy as we created you.
Sir, we've eliminated all the humans here.
Excellent work. Return to the ship. We have a planet to destroy.
As you wish, sir.
It looks like you failed, Doctor. How that must hurt you inside to know you weren't able to save Earth when it was the most in need of your help. Well, at least you get a good view of its destruction. We are victorious. The vengeance of the Vigil will be known throughout the universe, and not even the great Doctor can stop us.
I failed. I've failed.
10 minutes? Yeah, right. There's no one here except me and those Vigils. How am I supposed to get out of here when I'm outnumbered 3-1? It must be the Vigils. They must have heard me. If you want to kill me, you'll have to open that door and do it yourself. Wait a minute. You're not a Vigil. You must be the help Dispatch told me was coming. Oh, thank goodness you're here. You brought backup, right?
I'm afraid we didn't have any backup to spare. It's just me, but honestly, that's all you're going to need.
I certainly hope you're all right. Sorry, I never caught your name.
Elizabeth Delilah, Captain of the U.S. California Unit Branch. Now, let's get out of here, shall we?
Yes, well, after you.
It looks like they're gone. I'm not picking up any life signs within the entire building.
Oh, thank goodness. I was just a sitting duck here. I have no field experience whatsoever, you see, in fighting or shooting a gun. It's all rather new to me.
What exactly is your position here, Dr. Hermanson?
I'm in charge of Experimental Research Division here. So, anything alien, I've probably seen it.
You must love your job then if you've been here for, what, 20, 30 years?
Oh, Captain Delilah, I've been here a lot longer than you think. I've been here since the days of UNIT when it was run by the Brigadier. Those were truly the crazy years of alien tech.
Wait. If you've been here since the old days of UNIT, then how do you look so, young?
Ah, the million-dollar question. Well, you see, I'm not exactly human. I'm a Time Lord.
A Time Lord? You mean like the Time Lord that I read about in the archives? I think the Time Lord's name was the Doctor or something like that.
Captain, are you seriously telling me that you've never met the Doctor?
I can't say I have, no. But based on what I've read about the Doctor, everything he did was for the protection of the Earth. If only he was around to help us against the current threat hovering over our planet.
Elizabeth, was it? What if I told you the Doctor is here and is helping to stop the present danger we're in? How would that make you feel?
Like, you're wasting my time by getting my hopes up. That was decades ago. There's no way the Doctor is still here.
I've been here the same amount of time and decades the Doctor has. So, how is it that hard to believe?
I suppose you have a point there. All right, we've reached the exit.
Thank you, Captain. And by the way, I wasn't lying. The Doctor is currently on the Vigil ship, and she is going to save us all.
She? I thought the Doctor was a man.
Oh, the Doctor was for a while, but then it finally came time to try out to being a woman. I suppose us Time Lords have an odd way of thinking about these types of situations. Now, come on.
I won't argue with you on that.
Excellent work. With the human annoyance out of the way, we can proceed with the plan. Are the weapons still primed?
Yes, sir. Just give the word, and Earth will be no more. Lara, what a pleasure to see you again. It's really quite a pity that you went against us and joined forces with the Doctor. We could have done so much, just the two of us. But now, I'm afraid that's no longer possible.
Would you focus? We have more important things at hand than mocking our lab experiment.
If I'm reading this right, you want her for yourself too? Admit it. You want the power she possesses?
Fine, I do. But can any of us honestly say that we wouldn't want to use her for her abilities?
If you two are done, we do have a planet to destroy.
I do apologize, sir. It won't happen again.
Yes, it won't happen again. We assure you of that.
Stop kissing up and get to your stations. We all need to be focused if this is going to work.
Hold on a tick. Didn't you say weapons were already primed? If that's the case, wouldn't it just take one of you to push the button, completing the mission?
We don't expect you to understand everything, Doctor, but our weapons are primed, except not with any missiles or useless object of any sort. We destroy planets with our mental abilities.
So the weapons are just for you to channel your telepathic energy through? That kinda seems like a waste of shit, if you ask me.
I don't believe I asked for your input, Doctor. Now please, shut up or I will personally make sure you do.
Oh, please try. I dare you. But before you do, answer me one question. You all consider yourself keepers of the peace, right? If that's the case then, how does blowing up a planet fit within keeping the peace, when you pretty much declared war on a different planet by destroying it?
We are peacekeepers, yes. However, what you do not grasp is that we are a different type of peacekeepers. We keep the peace intact, no matter the cost. If that requires destroying the planet to save millions, then that is what we must do.
You're all monsters. You know that.
We do, Laura. And we wouldn't have it any other way.
Enough conversing! It's time to set things into motion.
The weapons! No! The Doctor didn't stop them. Wait a minute, though. That's no ordinary weapon charging up. Of course, the Vigil. They don't really rely on materials such as missiles or anything like Earth does. They use their mental, powers, essentially, to destroy their enemies. So the weapons that were primed were just used to focus their powers. What we're hearing is all that power being converted into a very strong and indestructive ray.
Then we need to stop it from fully charging. First things first, though, we need to get out of this cell. Any thoughts?
One, actually. Lena, can you access the control panel?
Yes, Mistress. Would you like me to deactivate the cell?
If you wouldn't mind, dear.
Yes, Mistress. Stand by.
Stay where you are. How did you get out of your cell?
We were clever. That's how, my dear. Now, if you don't mind, we have places to be, things to do, and all that. Come along, Kate.
You must not understand the situation you two are in. You're going to go back in that cell, and you're going to stay there till we either kill you or use you for any other purpose.
Sorry, we don't really care for that type of plan, but we do apologize in advance.
Apologize? What are you getting at, human?
She's talking about this. Lena, activate Sonic Burst.
Yes, Mistress.
Nicely done. And these sonic-resistant earbuds are amazing. You'll have to teach our scientists how to make them.
Perhaps another time, Kate. Right now, we need to get up to the main deck and help the doctor.
I couldn't agree more. However, we could help out even more if we took out the energy reserve that is building up down here. That'd give the doctor some time to think of a plan.
You do have a good point, and that's not a bad plan. But tell me, Kate, how do you intend on destroying a reserve with pure energy inside of it?
By adding more energy, of course.
I'm sorry, but that would make it easier for them to fire on Earth, not slow them down.
Think about it, Mistress. If you add enough extra energy to what's already in there, the reserve starts to run out of space. And when a reserve runs out of space, what happens?
It bursts. Oh, that's brilliant. The only remaining issue, though, is where are we going to get that extra energy?
I actually have been saving this for a day like this.
Where did you get that? That is the physical form of a falling star.
Well, if you recall back when you made everyone on Earth to look like you used this to contact the Time Lords.
I recall the event, but what I don't believe is how that thing was still around after I left with the Time Lords. It should have been destroyed.
Well, it wasn't. And we found it when we were called in for cleanup. I'd say, all things considered, it's a good thing it didn't. Now, are you going to help me inject this into the reserve or not?
You mean miss the opportunity to stop the Vigil from destroying Earth? Who would be stupid enough to miss that? I'm all in.
Then let's get a move on. We don't have all day.
No, I don't believe we do.
I think I need to sit down.
You've certainly been through a lot, haven't you?
A lot doesn't even start to scratch the surface. I've lived through Cybermen attacks, Dalek invasions, you name it.
That's perfectly normal. I've had my fair share of menacing enemies, and I'll tell you, that fear you're feeling, it never goes away. But just because it's still there doesn't mean you have to let it control you. Once you learn to live with it, you'll be one heck of a force to deal with.
I certainly wish that was the case, but I'm just a scared Time Lord who has no desire to fight.
Who says you have to fight the typical way? You're a man of science, right? Then use that. Science is your weapon. It's your key to fighting back.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Who says fighting back has to be physical?
That's the spirit. Now, we need to find a way to help everyone in that ship up there.
I'm afraid the transport box has used up its initial charge and won't reopen until it's fully recharged. So unless you have a way of teleporting to that ship, there's not a lot we can do.
Well, we have to do something. We can't just sit down here and wait for something to happen.
Where are we on the energy levels?
70%, sir, and climbing.
Nearly there. But this is going far too slow. We need to speed up the process. Call for more Vigil kind. Tell them they don't need to charge the weapon now.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Doctor, how are you doing? Well, all things considered, okay. I just wish I could be free and stop this from happening. What if there was a way? Then I'd be all for it. What did you have in mind? My necklace. It has my regulator in it, as well as a few more hidden gems. Wait, you want to grow colossal? Now? We are in deep space. That might not be the best idea, Lara. I know, but it might help to slow the Vigil down from charging up their weapon. It's too risky, Lara. There are simply too many things that could go wrong with that plan. So what are you saying? You don't have faith in me? Of course I'm not, Lara. I'm just thinking about our friends who are still on this ship, who could die if anything were to go wrong. Oh, I guess I sort of forgot about them. I guess that's why you're the one who makes the plans. It's really a on-the-spot type of thing, but my plans are usually awesome, so I won't disagree.
Sir, the energy levels are rising.
It's about time.
No, sir, it's rising faster than expected, and we haven't even added new Vigil minds to the mix.
Then where is the extra power coming from?
According to my scan, sir, there's a fallen star inside the reserve.
A fallen star? How did a fallen star get into our reserve? Has anyone checked in with the Vigil guards lately?
Not recently, sir. Why?
Because I suspect they're no longer watching our prisoners.
Sir, there's no possible way they could have escaped that cell. It's almost impossible to break out of.
Exactly my point. Almost impossible. Find the prisoners now, or the next person who disappoint me will share their fate.
I'm on it, sir.
It seems your friends follow your style after all, Doctor. You better hope they escape the ship before my crew finds them.
Knowing them, you're already gone.
Or they're still trying to be heroes.
Doctor, we're here to save you, or at least try to.
As the woman in charge of protecting the human race, I order you to shut your weapon down now, or you'll experience the full power of the being you're creating.
Very clever. Very clever indeed. But you really think the fallen star will push our reserves over their limits? I hate to break it, but that'll never happen.
Actually, I quite disagree. According to my up-to-date readings, your reserve is at 95% and still rising.
What? No, that's not possible.
Oh, it's very possible, and we can stop it. But only if you stand down and leave this place and never return.
This planet will die one way or another today. Do it now!
Yes, sir.
Doctor!
Doctor, we've got this. Go save her.
You pathetic humans!
Excuse me, human and time lady, thank you very much.
The doctor can't escape the containment field unless one of us releases her.
Actually, I've been working on a mental trick of my own, and I just about got it.
I must admit, Doctor, I didn't think you had the mental capacity to even rival us. But that means very little now. Fire!
Yes, sir.
I said fire!
That's our cue. Time to leave, ladies.
Wait! We can't leave Lara behind.
Believe me, Kate, Lara can take care of herself.
You really have a lot of faith in... Not that I'm saying that's misplaced or anything, but is it all right to worry every once in a while?
I don't have time to worry, Kate. I'm here to accomplish a task and move on.
Oh, I hate to interrupt, but we really should be going.
Yes, I agree.
Proceed, mistress.
Right. And here we go.
Man, if you hadn't have stepped in, I don't think she would have left so willingly.
Probably not. Now, should we go find Laura?
That sounds like a plan to me.
Stop! Right there!
Man, I must admit, you're not looking so good. Maybe you should leave while you still can.
The last thing we do is run. Doctor, you may have sabotaged our weapon system, but we always come prepared. Launch the fighter ship now!
Fighter ship's deployed, sir.
What? No, they aren't ready for an attack down on the surface.
Good. Makes it easier for us then.
What happened?
It seems the Doctor's friends tampered with our energy reserves. We are currently without a weapon system.
I'm getting tired of the Doctor making it out of all our encounters. Why haven't we just killed her already?
The leader wanted the Doctor to witness Earth's destruction first. I swear he's too sentimental about missions at times.
You know, maybe it's the sediment that keeps him alive.
Shut up, Laura. He survives on just his strength and will alone.
But you, on the other hand, won't be so lucky. We brought you into this world, and now we're gonna remove you from it.
Go ahead. But you might want to hold on to something first.
What are you talking about?
When that explosion went off, I'm pretty sure it took more than the weapon system with it.
I am not dying on that planet. What is the leader doing up there?
No matter. We have a job to do down here, and I intend to finish it.
You can certainly try.
This is going to be fun.
Kate? Where did you come from? The transport box isn't even fully functional yet.
The doctor and the mistress had a way to transport back here, which is odd, because I don't see them anywhere. Have they been around here yet?
Not that I've seen, no.
I'm going to have a talk with the doctor after doing that, after all this is over.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm Captain Elizabeth Delilah from the U.S. Unit California branch.
Ah, they told me you were coming. I hope you're ready for all of this, because it's quite a mess.
Believe me, I don't doubt that.
It seems they were prepared for everything. Come on, you two. We have a planet to protect.
No arguments there.
Lead the way.
You took out my ship's stabilizers. Not a bad move, but you forget. Once this ship reaches Earth's surface, it will create an impact so great that it'll crack the planet in half.
Then it's a good thing we're here to keep that from happening. Mistress, do you mind taking care of our unwanted host?
With pleasure.
You can't stop me. I've never lost to anyone in my entire life.
Well, dear, there's a first time for everything, isn't there?
Do your worst.
Oh, I barely have to break a sweat. Lena, activate shock pellet.
Deploying now, Mistress.
If only everything was that easy.
Yeah, you don't say. You mind helping me steer the ship away from Earth?
Oh, right. Sorry, Doctor. It looks like we still have some engines running, but we don't have enough thrust power.
Can we bypass the thrusters and direct all the power to the engines?
Yes, but that'll be a very risky choice of action.
At this point, I'll take risky over impossible. Just get it going.
Well, please wouldn't hurt once in a while. Bypassing now.
Come on. Come on. Yes, it worked. Prepare to pull up. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull up, pull up.
I am. This is a rather large ship, keep in mind.
Our trajectory is changing, but we're still coming in too hot. We need to find an area with a lot of wood to land.
But one of the waters next to Norway. That used to be a place with very little inhabitants.
It'll have to work. Setting location in, and prepare for impact.
Doctor, you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, of course I do. Do this all the time.
You crash land ships all the time?
No, not all the time, just sometimes. Just shut up and brace yourself. Phew. That went better than I planned.
Better than you planned? Well, how did you picture that landing going?
A bit more bumpy, to be honest.
I'm glad I'm not with you all the time.
Right. So, we need to find Lara. Please, stop.
No chance, clone.
Lara, are you alright? I think I'll make it. We're getting you out of here now. Where's the mistress? On her way. I'm sorry I wasn't able to protect you better. It was my job to keep you safe, and I failed at that too. It's alright, Doctor. I don't blame you for any of this. The Vigil claimed to be for peace, but I think they'd rather choose chaos than that.
Doctor, we need to go. London is under rather large, heavy enemy fire.
Alright. We can't use your transport tech, though. We need a more protective way to get there.
Well, that'd be great, but as you can see, none of our TARDISes are here. So what's your plan for that?
This. Allie, do you read me?
Doctor! Oh, thank goodness you're all right. I thought I had lost my longtime partner.
I'm not dead yet. I need you to teleport us to you from our current location.
Yes, Doctor. One moment, please. Searching. And found you. Prepare for teleportation. I scanned Lara as I was beaming you here. I'll get her patched up.
No, there's no time for that. We have to stop the Vigil. They can still wipe out this planet. She's right. Our fight isn't over. We have to take out those fighter crafts hovering above.
We should probably meet up with Kate to arrange a joint attack.
That's actually a good idea. Come on, guys. Ellie, keep the TARDIS safe at all costs.
You have my word, Doctor. The TARDIS will be protected.
Thank you. Come on, ladies. One last mission. Actually, I need just a little time to recover. I'll meet you there, okay? Alright, see you there.
Lara, are you all right?
No, Allie, I'm not all right. Do you realize that all of this is because I couldn't kill the doctor? Because I decided to take her side rather than my creators?
We all have to make hard choices in life, Lara. Sometimes the effects of those choices aren't exactly what we planned, but you made the choice for a certain reason, and I know you made the right choice sticking with the Doctor over the Vigil.
Thanks. It's just the Doctor and the Mistress know something about me that I didn't even know till recently.
Are you referring to the fact that you were destined to sacrifice yourself to stop the Vigil?
So you knew too? Great. See, this is what I mean. I should have known this from the very beginning. But I found out in the worst way possible. How can I go living when I know what my true purpose really is?
The Doctor has sacrificed herself countless times, and each time it never got easier for her. But she knew what she was doing was so there could be peace in the end. I'm not saying it's perfect, but based on what I've observed over the 2,000 plus years we've been traveling, if you're willing to do something, then your purpose has a much deeper meaning than you once thought.
I never considered that. Man, Allie, how do you get so personal?
Years of work from the Doctor. She's traveled with a lot of great people and beings, and I've always watched and observed.
Then I know what I need to do. Even though I know it will be the end of me.
Perhaps the Doctor could help stop that from happening.
No, Allie. This needs to be something I do on my own. I'm really gonna miss you, Allie.
And I will miss you, Lara. I will never forget you. Never forget what you did or will do today. You were by far one of the most bravest companions I've seen. Just do one thing for me.
What's that?
Stick it to them good. Make the Vigil fear ever coming back to this planet.
You got it, Allie. Thanks. For everything.
Anytime, Lara. Now, you best catch up with the Doctor.
Yeah. I should.
I'm crying? But how is that possible? I'm not a fully fleshed being.
Ah, Lara. There you are. We have a plan to stop the Vigil, but we'll need you to use your colossal size to put it into motion. Right. About that. My regulator was kind of destroyed when you crashed the Vigil's ship, and when I was getting tortured.
Well, that is quite the setback. Now what do? We no longer have our heavy hitter.
We have some devices that could take out most of the fighter crafts, but it only lasts for so long.
What about setting a trap for the crafts and detonating abandoned buildings on top of them?
If it really comes to that, then I'll consider it. Until that time comes, though, we need to use the resources we have at our disposal.
Or maybe you won't have to attack at all.
I'm sorry, what? How can we defend ourselves if we don't attack back?
By using something that can wipe them all out in one go.
Something like that would be great, but we don't currently have something that can do that.
Yes, we do. Right, Doctor?
She's right. We do.
Wait! Are you telling me you had something to wipe them all out this whole time?
Yes, but it comes at a great cost.
Doctor, Thousands of people are dying out there right now. I don't give a damn what it costs. We need to use it to end this. Now. So where is it? Where's this thing that can stop them all?
She's right here.
She? You mean it's...
Yeah, it's me. I guess when the Vigil created me, they placed a failsafe in me in case anything went wrong. Well, ever since then, I've been a dormant ticking bomb for them. When I found out, I wasn't ready to give myself up. I wanted to live a full life, like you do on Earth. But after clearing my head and really thinking about it, I'm ready to make the sacrifice. I'm ready to do my part for the universe, so others can live a danger-free life. A life I never could. You realize, once you do this, there's no coming back, right? I do, and I'm alright with that. My purpose is to save the universe, just like the person I was cloned after. I was not ready for this, and of course the waterworks start.
Lara, what you're about to do is the highest form of sacrifice one can give. We will always remember you and remember what you did today. You may have lived a short life, but when you look back, you'll see you never needed a long life to feel fulfilled. You just needed the right people.
Thank you, Mistress. That means a lot coming from you.
Well, you've kind of grown on me.
Are we really going to let her do this?
I don't think it's our choice to make, Captain. It's hers, and hers alone. The only thing we can do is honor her choice.
Yes, ma'am.
I will never forget you. I'll never forget the great times we've had. We sure had a great time, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
Ma'am, I was running the numbers, and... Laura?
Dr. Harvey?
Oh, my dear Laura, it's been so long. What's with the tears, my dear?
I have to do something, and I think you and Dr. Davidson knew about it when you made me in that lab.
No, you can't. You can't sacrifice yourself to stop them. You can't!
You know it's the only way. And I've lived a full life. It may have been short, but it was all I wanted.
I can't lose another one. I just can't.
You yourself were always saying that the Vigil needed to be stopped. This is how it has to happen. It's not ideal, but it needs to happen.
All right. I'm just glad I was able to see you before you left.
And it was good to see you too. Please don't let my sacrifice impact your work. You have too much on the line for that to happen.
I think I can manage that.
Good, because it's now or never. It seems that ship you landed near Norway is back.
Dr. Harvey, I think you should be there to witness it.
I really don't want to be intruding.
Please? For me?
Anything for you, my dear.
The time is now. We need to prepare for anything. Lara, Dr. Harvey, Mistress, with me. Kate, I need you and your remaining staff to make sure this area is clear.
We're scanning as we speak. Should be ready in 2 minutes.
Perfect. Shall we, Lara? Yes. Yes, we shall.
So how does this work exactly? What did you guys do to her when she was in the lab?
She has a chip in her. Once that's activated, then the process will begin.
Seems pretty simple.
The one thing you're not considering, though, is that once the chip is activated, the person activating the chip only has 30 seconds to get to a safe distance. Can't you use the sonic to activate it? Not for this. This is completely manual. A nice touch, I might add.
Thank you. I'd be a bit more grateful if the circumstances weren't so dire.
I completely understand. Well, this is goodbye, Lara. Just think about all the good you're about to do. Not just for the Earth, but for the universe. I will. Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Lara.
Goodbye, child.
Mistress, watch over the Doctor for me, will you?
I think I can manage that.
Good. I think I'm ready. All right. Everyone else back. I'll activate the ship. Here we go.
They think she can really take us out? What idiotic beings they are thinking such a thing.
Sir, I'm afraid we miscalculated.
Miscalculated what?
The impact of her failsafe. Instead of a small impact, it will indeed wipe us all out, sir.
What? No, stop her. Stop her at once. All firecrafts fire on her. Now, fire!
No! The crafts are planning to kill her before she goes off.
We don't have anything that can stop them, Doctor. This is our last hope.
You controlled me and used me. You made me a weapon. You made me a being of fear. Well, no more. No more. Today, the Vigil becomes extinct. Not today. Not today.
Doctor, who's piloting your TARDIS?
It must be Allie.
Yes, Doctor. It's me. I've rigged the TARDIS to withstand heavy damage. We'll have a few repairs to do, but I'm going to take those crafts out if it's the last thing I do for Lara.
Then have at it.
With pleasure.
She destroyed all the crafts. Lara has a chance now.
Lara, now's the time. Now. Vigil, say hello to extinction.
No, get us out of here. Get us out of here now.
We can't, sir. Engines are down.
What?
Goodbye. She did it! She stopped the Vigil!
Yes, she did. And we'll never forget that.
She was so young.
Dr. Harvey, you know her the best. And because of that, you are the only one who can really hold the memory of her in your heart. It's not going to be easy, but I feel you can do it.
Yes. Yes, I can. Would you excuse me, please?
So, it's over.
It would seem so, Kate. It came to a great cost, but she was prepared for it.
We won't forget her. I promise you that.
Good. Allie, how are things going with the TARDIS?
Things are actually pretty good. Repairs are already in progress, and the TARDIS is flying like normal.
Good. Could you please pick me up?
Sure thing, Doctor. Be there momentarily.
So, is this goodbye forever? Or will I still see you around, Doctor?
You know I'll always be around, Kate. I think you would have picked up on that by now.
One can't be too sure with you, Doctor. I had to make sure.
Not to worry, Kate. It seems my ride is here. Always a pleasure, Kate. Mistress, I take it your TARDIS is nearby, yes?
Yes, somewhere. Before you go, Doctor, just know I'm always just a TARDIS call away if you need to talk.
Thank you. I just need some time alone for now. But thank you.
Anytime, dear. Well, it's off to who knows where for me. After I found my TARDIS, that is.
Until next time, Kate.
Until then, Doctor.
Everything here seems to be all cleaned up. I should head back to my branch in the States.
Yes, I actually wanted to talk to you about that. I've never actually met any of the stateside unit leaders and soldiers, and it just happens that I'm taking a holiday.
I am more than willing to bring you along. It'd be my honor, in fact.
Well, in that case, let's not stall anymore. Lead the way, Captain.
Kate Stewart, as I live and breathe. Welcome to the California branch of UNIT. I realize it might be a bit different than your London base.
Yes, But it's still got the same environment as mine.
Director, sir. Here are my logs for my time in London.
Very good, Captain. You are dismissed.
Thank you, sir. I hope you enjoy your visit, Kate.
Thank you, Captain. So, I hear your branch has encountered quite the unique problem.
Ah, so you heard about that. 2 days ago, a portal just opened up out of nowhere. Nothing came through. We still haven't seen anything.
Any idea if it was man-made or naturally caused?
At this point, we can't really determine. Perhaps you could lend us a hand?
I'm always willing to lend a hand.
Then I'll take you right to it.
That's a rather big portal. Has anything been sucked into it yet?
No, that's the odd part. It's like it's dormant now.
Like it's waiting for something. Or someone, perhaps.
That's the latest theory.
Well, it seems the wait is over, Director.
We have contact. We have contact.
We need to fall back, Director.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Kate.
This dimension seems acceptable for our needs. It will work nicely once everything is in place.
Identify yourself immediately!
I don't think so.
Get on your knees, now!
You see, I can't do that. I have far too much to prepare here. But I'm actually looking for someone.
Who are you looking for, sir? Can you identify them?
Yes. Her name is Alexa Harold. She's a universal fixer. We believe she has come to your dimension with her father to escape me and my partner.
What are you? Dimensional, please?
No, not police. More dimensional bounty hunters. And right now, you're all in my way. Step aside and none of you will get hurt. We just want the girl and her father.
Well, she's not here, so it looks like you came for nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing. Come on, guys, if you're going to fire at me, at least make sure it hits me. Like so. Now that's how you use your weapon. Too bad. It's too late for you, I'm afraid.
You're not going to leave this place.
I agree. I'm not leaving till I have found the woman we are looking for. Now, step aside, or I will make sure to end your life quick and painless.
You won't lay a hand on her. I don't know what dimension you're from, but you're going back right now.
Being brave right now is no courageous act. If you two wish to die, then so be it.
Director, I was walking. Who is that?
I'm not sure, Captain, but I suggest you get out of here while you still can. We'll hold him off.
I'm not running, sir. This is my fight, too.
This is getting really quite exhausting.
Ah!
You monster!
Captain, get out of here, now! Go!
I can't do that. I never abandoned my post.
Captain, this is not a battle you can win. Now go and get... Run! Run!
Well, 2 down, 1 to go.
I won't drop until I breathe my last breath.
I admire your persistence. I think I'll spare you, though. Only to live with the fact that you weren't able to save your superiors.
Do your worst, I'm ready for anything.
Are you now? Tell me, how do you plan to get out of this? Please, it's killing me to know. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear your answer. You'll have to speak up. This is growing rather dull. dear, the coast is clear.
How fascinating. You're going to have so much fun. I can already feel it.
Yes, my dear. The Heralds won't escape us again. We will tear this dimension apart if we have to. This will be the last day of the Herald family.
To killing the Heralds. May they perish quickly.
May they perish quickly.